Hi Elevators, Derek here. This week at Elevate, we are doing part 2 of our Why We Believe series, okay? So this one we're gonna talk about how we have a sense of right and wrong, okay? So let me back up. We're doing the Why We Believe series because it's important that we understand when someone asks us, why do you believe? Why are you a Christian? That we have an answer for them. And last week we talked about how it's important that we know our own story and that we are comfortable sharing our own story and that we're willing to share our own story when the opportunity arises. This week we're talking about how our sense of right and wrong kind of proves God. So here's the thing. We're created in God's image, right? So we're 3 parts, God's 3 parts. If he's creative, we're creative because he's creative. Well, also, whether or not we're Christ followers, built into our DNA is our conscience. And our conscience is what guides us and tells us the difference between right and wrong. And that exists for everyone, whether you're a Christ follower or not. And because that exists, we know that God put that in us to draw us back to him. Okay? If God wasn't trying to get us to come back to him, there'd be no reason for it. There'd be no reason for us to even have discussions about social justice and equality and all of these kinds of things. All of these discussions stem from the fact that God made us to look for good, and God made us to look for justice, and God made us and built us to look for good, to make good choices, okay? So does that mean it comes easy? No, because we're also at battle with our flesh, and our flesh wants to do what feels good. So we're constantly fighting between what feels good and what's right, and what looks like fun and what might be right. And they're not always the same thing. And so that's what we're talking about this week, guys, at Elevate in part 2 of our Why We Believe series. Also, tonight, okay, I'm filming this on Friday. I'm posting this on Friday morning. So if you're watching this on Friday, tonight at 5 o'clock, Elevators, we are doing our youth-led run-through. And youth-led service, our Good Friday service, starts at 6:30 p.m. tonight. So if you're not a part of the program, please come at 6:30 to be a part of what's going on. If you are a part of the program, come on in at 5. We don't have dinner for you this time, but we do have some snacks. So come in at 5. We're going to run through our lines. We're going to run through the worship. We're going to practice the singing and the changes and discuss the everything. We're going to do everything tonight at 5. All right. All right, guys, that's all I've got to share with you today. So make sure to like and comment on this video. Let me know what's working, what's not working. And of course, subscribe to Elevate Updates so that you can be in the know on all things Elevate Student Ministries. You guys have an awesome week. We'll see you when we see you. Bye.